part of the day you want to talk about?
I don't care.
Part of the day today was your favorite?
The pier.
Alright, let's talk about the pier. Alright, so we got to the pier, we went into the video arcade, and we found this particular machine that we ended up doing. Describe what that machine was and who participated.
I don't remember what it was called. Sharkwave?
I called it the Frankenstein chair.
I wish you would have asked me. Now it's going to bug me. Well, anyway.
Just remember to speak up a little bit because we got the...
Dwyer went first and got about 10,000 jolts of whatever. I don't know what it was, electricity or not, because I'm not really sure what it did, but it was pretty hilarious at the time. Then Mike did it. It wasn't that great because that was alright.
Did Matt get shocked?
I don't know if it was shocked. I think it was more. I don't know. I don't think it was actually electricity going through or anything like that. It was just like vibration or something like that. But you could tell it was kind of screwed them all up. Glad I didn't do it though. I don't want to experience that.
Yeah, me neither. Good.
Which I know what it's called.
Alright, so we walked on the pier, we walked down on the end. So why don't you kind of repeat that and go through the process of what we did step by step, leading up to the drinks, or leading up to the sitting and relaxing.
Well, after the power chair, did we go anywhere after that?
No, we just headed out.
Yeah, we just went to the end of the pier, watched some people fish with these 8-foot, 200-pound fishing poles, and they caught little tiny 12-ounce fish on them.
Wow, give me an idea of how big.
You know, they were like that big, dude. Not even, probably like that big. And these big monstrosity fishing poles. It's pretty ridiculous. I thought that was the bait. But there was no shark fishing allowed. Couldn't fish for shark at all. And then we just walked out to the pier, which was kind of hot out there. And saw a big pelican getting fed a little tiny bait fish. It was pretty cool to see. Pelican just swallowed that thing whole. Fish is flopping around in its stomach and everything. And me, Rick, and Matt walked back up to the bar. And Mike was behind us somewhere about 20 minutes later. And got a couple beers and stuff and hung out there for a couple hours. Maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours.
Well, that's not exactly what we drank, though. Let's talk about what we drank. Talk about your first drink.
Oh yeah, well I got a frozen drink for $7. It was a Bahama Mama. Had rum, vodka, and triple sec in it. And then second one I got was a, I don't know, banana and strawberry daiquiri or something like that, which was pretty good too. Not as strong though. Actually, that one was weak, but it tastes better, but it was weaker alcohol. And then had some Bud Light limes. Sat out there, and then the rain came in for about 10 minutes, and it rained pretty hard.
That's right. And then once the rain came in, the people came in, and it was time for our boy Big D to get up there and do his karaoke. So tell us what was going through your head when he finally took the mic and set the scene for people who don't know what's going on.
Well, I thought he was going to do a Bon Jovi song, but he ended up doing Grateful Dead, Truckin'. And I thought he was going to do it alone, and then Mike kind of chimed in too, which was alright, but Mike kind of, they were a little bit offset on some of their vocals. It's hard to do karaoke duet, because somebody will start off before the other person, then it gets all out of sync and stuff. It definitely would have been better if Dwyer was going solo, but it was still entertaining. A couple people in the crowd were clapping for him after it was all over. Dwyer was definitely nervous to go up there and do it though.
Sure was. I was proud of him. And then we came back and we took a shower. You guys went to, we came back and we took a shower. No, we came back and we went to the beach. So what did we do at the beach?
Boogie boarded, body boarded, whatever you want to call it. Brought some beers down there, which I didn't really drink. I think I had a half a Bud Light lime. It was kind of, I think the drinks at the pier kind of tired me out. So after going to the beach, I didn't feel like drinking anymore.
Try that again and say, well, say something like today's our day off, or we went down to the beach, we boogie boarded. Don't just answer my question. You gotta kind of set up that way. Then I can use it.
Start over then. No, what was the question?
So we went to the beach, and so explain about going to the beach. Explain why we went.
Well, we all stopped at the Eagles gift shop and bought bodyboards, and we're gonna go down there for the day and got a couple other souvenirs. So we all brought our bodyboards down there in a cooler, towels. I think that's all we brought. Camera and some other frisbees and stuff, but mainly we're there to bodyboard. And the waves were kind of a letdown today compared to last year. I remember the waves last year were probably like 7 to 8 feet. Today they were probably only 4 to 5 feet, so they were a little bit of a letdown. We caught a couple good ones though, but nothing. I mean, me, you, and Mike caught one good one, but other than that, it was kind of so-so. Excuse me. And then after that, you stayed at the beach, and Dave and Vinny came after that, and then me and Rick and Mike came back here and went in the pool, swam for a little while, and then you guys all came back. And that was after. Okay, so after that, I and Matt and Mike went to the Fat Man Calabash.
And what is the Fat Man Calabash?
That would be a 6,000 calorie dinner, loaded with salt and butter and everything else that's not supposed to be in your stomach. The guy didn't create to have in your stomach.
I still have butter taste in my mouth, man.
Yeah. I feel like right now that after the ocean and swallowing 3 gallons of ocean salt water out there and then going to a Calabash seafood buffet and eating 6 more pounds of salty crab legs, my intestines are a little bit discomforted right now. I got a lot of salt in me right now. But anyway, so we went there, and Mike and Dwyer ate about probably 7 to 8 plates of crab legs apiece. I think I had maybe 5. I was hungry when I...
Talk about crab legs piled this high. Because
Well,
it was crab leg mania. I don't think I've ever seen it that like absurd amounts of crab legs.
Yeah,
in my life.
they just
and I worked at Red Lobster.
piling them up and piling them up, and you just fill your plate up and crack them open and bury them down your stomach, dude. I didn't really get any other food myself. It didn't really look appealing to me at all. Some of that stuff in there just looks like... Ugh.
Especially mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese looked like orange lard.
That was good, dude.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
it. We talked about today. That's it. And that was enough. When we swap, and we just asked me. I'll tell you. Just ask me a couple questions, and since it's already going, just check the cameras, make sure I look. I'm in the viewfinder there. Yeah.
Good to go.
All right. Just ask me about the beach, and ask me about D.
About what? D?
About Big D that's singing the karaoke.
What part of the beach?
Once we went there, and then when we boogie board.
So tell us about your experience at the beach today.
All right. Well, today's our day off, and so we wanted to go and relax at the beach. So we did. And we bought some boogie boards to take to the beach, and then the 4 of us, Matt, Kevin, Mike, and myself, headed out into the water with these boards with very, very little experience, and attempted to catch the waves of the ocean.
Nice. And how was it?
It was great. I couldn't believe how long Kevin stayed out. He was out there for like 2 hours straight practically, dude. I was out there for about 30 minutes and had to take a break. But it was really great. We brought the little point and shoot camera, and so we were trying to film some of that. And it's difficult to press record and then expect that the first wave that one of us catches will be the one where they sail all the way in. And so we have a lot of video footage of us just kind of lounging out in the ocean, and not a lot of footage of actual wave surfing. But we did catch a. There was one wave where Kevin, Mike, and myself all caught at the same time. That was pretty cool. I actually did catch a few waves myself. I personally thought for the Atlantic Ocean that the waves were a decent size, even though not all of us felt the same way. And I had fun out there. That was a good time.
So what'd you guys do after Kevin, Mike, and Matt left? What'd you do?
All right, so I stayed at the beach a little bit longer, and I was going to drink another beer and enjoy the atmosphere by myself. And about 15 minutes after our crew left, I was there by myself, and Dave and Vinny walked up. So then I was hanging out with them.
What are you guys doing?
Vinny greeted me with a football pass before he even got to the camp, and then we were throwing and kicking the football around, and Vinny was launching them like a punter into the air. And he was kicking them a mile high into the wind, and he was trying to make us catch them, and Dave was running around chasing the football. That was pretty cute.
Did either of them two go in the ocean at all?
I don't think that they went swimming, but they were running around in it, at least where the waves were crashing. They were playing around with the football a bit, and then we were just standing around drinking a beer. And I threw with them a little bit, but then I was enjoying the two of them playing around because I needed to take a rest. So, I was glad to see that they came. Oh, that was good.
And then give us some details about what you guys did after that.
All right, we came back to the house, and then we went to the seafood buffet. I've been hearing a lot about this place, and we finally were able to go. Yeah, we went to this place called Calabash Seafood Buffet. It was
how much was it?
It was $22.99. We got a $2 discount, and it was crab legs piled a mile high. It's just good. It was a smorgasbord of crab legs I'd never seen in my life.
And what was your overall view of it? Like when you were in there and stuff, were you just like amazed that? Like, tell us. All right, let me ask you this. Tell us about the people that are in there.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how fat some of those people go to that buffet were.
Would you say they get their money's worth?
Yeah, I don't know if they get their money's worth, but they even their kids were ridiculous.
Yeah.
Look, I know this is America, and so even in Korea sometimes when I see people that are overweight, I make fun that they're Americans. I mean, that's my country, so I probably shouldn't do that. But nevertheless, it's a little ridiculous how big some of the people in that restaurant were.
Like that kid that we saw.
Like the kid who came up with the mother who was also overweight, who was probably, how old was he, 10 years old? He was probably over 200 pounds.
Oh, easily. He's probably about 240 pounds.
God. But I enjoyed, look, I went up and got a salad to start off and eat slowly. And the three guys that were with me all got piles of crab legs this high on the plate and just immediately started cracking them and showing me the technique and dipping them into butter. And that was entertaining for me because not only do we not eat them in Korea where I live, but even when I'm here I don't eat them that often. So.
Did you have crab legs yourself?
I was so enticed by what they were doing at my table that I had to go up and get some crab legs.
Yes.
That's good, dude.
Good.
That's good. Let's see if we can get Big D.
All right.
Thank you.